um tired of it. Please leave us alone. Like, stop with all these lies.
But she claims that this is just an example of constant harassment and phone calls that she receives from her father, where he's complaining to her about the legal situation that he has with Kimora Lee Simmons.
It honestly make me feel better if something was severely wrong, because this is just not the father that I know.
I'm just asking that you please leave us alone. You know, I've tried to go to lawyers and get help. I've tried to show all the crazy texts I've had to block, like.
Seems like Kimora Lee is finally speaking up about her ex-husband, Russell Simmons' abusive behavior, and it's been taking social media by storm.
Don't attack my family, which is supposed to be your family too. Don't do that because
Kimora Lee has claimed that Russell has been abusive to both her and her children, and has been threatening them using his mogul status as a power trip over them. And this news has brought up all those allegations that Russell has been abusive to more than 18 women.
It honestly make me feel better if something was severely wrong, because this is just not the father that I know.
The Simmons family drama began June 18th when Ming Lee wished her mother, Kimora Lee, a happy Father's Day, and did not acknowledge Russell as her father on her now deleted Instagram stories. This must have triggered Russell, who was previously put on blast by gay rapper Caution, who allegedly claimed he saw steamy text messages on his phone, and he started posting a string of his own. A day after his daughter Ming's tribute to her mother was posted, the Def Jam Recordings co-founder shared a post to his own Instagram story on June 19th that appeared to address his family without calling anyone out by name. He posted an image featuring a black background with white text that read, "Stop telling fathers they should have fought harder to see their children, and start asking mothers why he had to fight at all." He followed up with a second slide that featured a quote which read, "The father you have is the perfect father for the evolution of your soul and the lessons that you needed to learn in this lifetime." While the public was still trying to dissect his cryptic messages, his other daughter, Aoki, who just graduated from Harvard, backed her mom and sister, posting a video of Russell appearing to yell at her over FaceTime to her Instagram page and captioning it, "This is not someone who will accept help. This is just one screen recording. Sorry, I don't always remember to press record when he calls my friends, my boyfriend, anyone, to get a chance to threaten and curse and go crazy." She claimed that her dad would call her friends and even her boyfriend, harassing them whenever he couldn't get a hold of her. She shared the screenshots of text messages between her and her father to her Instagram story, which have since been deleted, where she said he'd harass her boyfriend and friends if she blocked him or took some space. It was after Aoki Lee had posted the messages from her father to her Instagram story that her mother, Kimora herself, blasted Russell on her own social media account in defense of herself and her children. The posts, which have also since been deleted, featured white text overlaid over a simple black background and lobbed serious allegations against the father of her daughters, who she divorced in 2006. "I'm so sorry to have to do this," Kimora began, "but this man has been threatening my kids' lives. I'm hearing so much more now. We won't be bullied, threatened, or afraid." She continued, "Leave my kids alone. This narrative of attacking the only caregiver, the only parent in the home with the kids, the mom, and the kids for one's own shortcomings and embarrassments is dead, dead, dead." Kimora then also accused Russell of being abusive to the women in his life, and this information has made the public question whether it's actually true when the 18 women previously accused Simmons of sexual misconduct, accusations which he denied. "The same abusive-ish," Kimora wrote. "This is how you maneuver with the women all around you. Your threats and lies and intimidation maneuvers and tactics are sad. Stop it, please. Your own flesh and blood, enough is enough." Russell had made it seem as though Kimora Lee was the one who was at fault for making it hard to be a father to his daughters. But from their messages, it seems he is the problem to begin with. Kimora Lee didn't just stop there. Taking to Instagram Live, she broke down in tears, explaining how Russell has allegedly been verbally attacking her and her daughters and lying about the status of their family's relationship. She claimed that Russell's gaslighting has been overlooked by fans and friends of theirs alike due to his powerhouse media mogul status, but she didn't want him to continue attacking her and their children. "Please don't attack my children. They've been through so much. Don't attack my family, which is supposed to be your family too," Kimora said of Russell, choking up. "Don't do that because you're at rock bottom. I don't know, you're grasping at straws. This is a money grab? I don't really know what this is," she questioned. She even went on to spill secrets about Russell that we would never have known, alleging that Russell would send himself flowers and post photos on social media, claiming they are from her when they weren't. And she also claimed he has been blocked from her Instagram for years. Kimora wasn't the only one speaking up against Russell. Their youngest daughter, Aoki, also took to Instagram Live to explain how, despite defending her father in the past, he was awful to her, and she was tired, she said in tears. Just like her mother, and most likely her other sister Ming, she said that she's been scared to speak up in the past because her father is so beloved in the entertainment industry, and he had threatened her with taking her modeling job away. Aoki said, "So if I never get any jobs ever again, then fine, I'll go be a lawyer because I shouldn't have to lie or be bullied by a child." She said of her father insinuating that he has an impact on her modeling career. "You cannot just abuse your kids behind closed doors and not take accountability. You don't get to do this," Aoki said. The family also seems to believe that Russell might not be okay mentally and needs help. Aoki wrote that her father had not been well for years and that he needs help, even though he himself doesn't want to acknowledge that he is not himself. She wrote, "He has threatened and bullied my sister, my grandma. He has harassed my grandma in the middle of the night in poor health, send a man to my sister's apartment at 2 a.m. to scare her." The daughters had previously claimed their father had been a nicer person before, and he and their mother had been best friends. But after he started having problems in the industry, he changed. Kimora and Russell got married in 1998 and split up in 2006, and then she filed for divorce 2 years later in 2008. Kimora Lee has been taking care of her 5 children by herself, and it has also been alleged that while Russell was having money problems, she and her ex-husband pitched in to help him. On Mother's Day, she opened up to people about the challenges of parenting solo. "I'm a single mom of 5 kids and I know how hard it can be," she previously said. "I know how that feels like to raise your kids and to get up every day and only care about them." She continued, "It doesn't matter if you're rich and famous. At the end of the day, you're a mom or you're a cousin, you're an auntie, you're a family member, you're a community person, a caregiver. You're just there trying to make everything come together." In addition to Aoki and Ming, Kimora is mom to son Kenzo with ex Jimon Hounso, son Wolf with estranged husband Tim Leisner, and son Gary, whom she adopted in 2020 when he was 10. She and her daughter's allegations have brought back the fact that a total of 18 women have now accused her ex-husband, music producer and entrepreneur Russell Simmons, of sexual misconduct. His allegations stretch from inappropriate behavior in business meetings to attempted assault in a women's restroom in New York City during a night of partying to rape at his apartment. These accusations have spanned for more than 3 decades, according to various reports by The Hollywood Reporter, The New York Times, and The Los Angeles Times. In a statement to People, Simmons vehemently denies all the allegations, saying that all his relations have been consensual and the horrific accusations have shocked him to his core. The presumption of innocent until proven guilty must not be replaced by guilty by accusation, he continues in the statement. "Although I have been candid about how I have lived in books and interviews detailing my flaws, I will relentlessly fight against any untruthful character assassination that paints me as a man of violence," he concluded. Well, his behavior has now been put on blast by his own family. Let's see what he'll say for himself now. A fan on Twitter said, "So all this time, Kimora Lee and her ex-husband have financially helped out Russell Simmons in millions. Yo, man, really make everyone believe a persona about them the whole time there's a woman staying quiet." Another said, "Crazy, I remember when Kimora Lee asked that Russell's visitations with his daughters be supervised. At the time, I thought that was very strange because he's the biological father. But after hearing many rape allegations against him, I see her point." So what's your take on the Simmons drama? Tell us in the comment section. Anyways, let's not forget that this video is based on theories and my opinions and should not be considered facts. That's it for this video. Bye.